What is up, guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Today is actually going to be a different video. I think I'm not going to upload any more Ring Fit Friday videos, but that'll probably be in a future update video. But I actually really wanted to talk about that Pokemon Presents that happened this morning, because I personally did not really think there was going to be much that interests me, because I am not a Pokemon fan, for those of you who do not know. I've never, besides Pokemon Gold, I've never really gotten into an actual Pokemon game before, and I guess I also kind of got into Pokemon X, but regardless, it wasn't my cup of tea, ever. But I decided to watch the presentation today just to see what the fuss would be all about, because obviously, you know, I am a Nintendo gamer, you know, I gotta, you know, stay tuned and keep updated on everything, you know? So, let's start with Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon Snap. We got a new trailer for that, and it looks really, really good. You know, I'm pretty excited for a new Pokemon Snap, because I really like, actually, Pokemon Snap on the N64. Not even just because of the fact that, you know, it's a Pokemon game, but just because overall it's just a kind of cute concept, you know, taking photos of wild Pokemon in their element. Like, it's just really, really cool. I hope we get to see quite a few Pokemon. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Pokemon gamer, so I can't tell you the most popular Pokemon out there, but overall, I'm pretty excited for the game. It looks cool, and I think it visually looks really, really good as well, because obviously Pokemon Sword and Shield, in my personal opinion, just didn't look that great, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee even worse. So I really think that this game looking this good is such a good thing for the game. And I cannot wait to see what comes of this game when it comes out. I believe it comes out in April, so cannot wait to see more on that game, and I'll probably try and get it day one if I can. Next up is the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remix. Now, I saw this, like, split the fan base in half. And, you know, everyone was like, you know, or some people were like, oh, this looks great, you know, it looks so traditional, it looks really, really good. And then there were some people that are like, oh, this looks bad, why isn't this like Sword and Shield? And here's my stance on it, right? Does it look the most visually appealing in the world? No, I don't think it is the best looking Switch game in the world, personally. I don't think it looks that amazing. But given that it's a remake of Gen 4, you know, or just any remake, I don't want it to stray too much from the norm. I mean, look at what Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did with the Pokemon Red and Blue / Yellow remake, right? Like, it was changed so much to where it just almost was completely unrecognizable as Pokemon Yellow, and just people didn't truly care for it, even though it did sell well. So I think it's actually really, really good that we're getting a Pokemon game in the more traditional style. I mean, I've always been one to say with the Pokemon series, they're doing the same things over and over again. You know, they should definitely try and spice things up, and I definitely think that is true, and they definitely did that with Sword and Shield. But I do think having an original experience on the Nintendo Switch for the players that prefer the original experience, I don't know, that could be just a really cool thing to draw in some Pokemon players, maybe who weren't sure on the new style, so now they're going to go and get the older style Pokemon game. And it definitely is an upgrade from the original DS game, you know, rather than it being like a 2D thing, it's in 3D, and I actually really like the vibe that it gives off. It definitely gives off the older Pokemon games vibe, you know, like it gives off something I'd see in like the Game Boy Advance or DS era of Pokemon. You know, it actually reminded me of watching my old stepbrother playing like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, like just that style, and I really like that style of Pokemon, and I'm honestly happy to see it return. And to be honest, like, I was always someone who wanted Gold and Silver to be remade properly, and they kind of did with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, hence why that's probably the main reason why that's not here. But I probably will buy this day one. I definitely think it looks great, you know. To me, like, I never played Diamond or Pearl personally back in the day, because that's about when I started to fall off from Pokemon. You know, I played Gold and Silver back in the day, and I watched my stepbrother at the time play, you know, Ruby and Sapphire and all that, Fire Red and Leaf Green. You know, I watched all that, but after Game Boy Advance, after my mom and her boyfriend at the time split, I just disconnected from Pokemon and never really cared much about it after that. So to be able to play that Pokemon game for the first time, I think will be really, really cool. I know I kind of went on a real tangent about it, but as someone who is so critical of Nintendo and like how their games don't look good and all that stuff, I actually think this game looks really cool, and I personally cannot wait to pick it up later this year, presumably sometime in November. I personally cannot wait. And then the last announcement of the day was Pokemon Legends. I forget the other subtitle, but I'm just going to call it Pokemon Legends, which basically is an open world, Breath of the Wild style looking Pokemon game. And I'll be honest, the trailer didn't impress me that much in terms of just how it looked and how it ran, but given that this game's coming out in 2022, I'll give it a pass. because of the fact that it still has a year to get fully developed and look good. I really hope they can make it look good and reduce the frame rate issues. And yeah, it does look a little bit barren. I want to know what the actual objectives of the game is, like what the actual goal is and how it plays and all that stuff, or if you're just literally running around in an really open environment, a little bit a bare environment, trying to catch Pokemon and find Pokemon and all that stuff. I think it'll be an interesting concept if they tie along a good story with it. Like, maybe the whole point of the game is you need to catch all the Pokemon in the region to do something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not much of a Pokemon gamer, so I could be completely off with what I'm saying here, but I really hope they do something interesting with the game. But the one thing that actually is probably going to make this a day one buy for me, and I know it's going to sound so stupid, but the starters. I love the fact that Cyndaquil is a starter. So as I mentioned earlier, the only real Pokemon game, or the main Pokemon game I grew up playing was Gold. That was the game I had when I was a kid, and that's the one I always played. I never really got any of the new ones, I just always played Gold. And my starter was Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil was my main starter. He's the one Pokemon I have any kind of emotional attachment to. And the main reason I wanted Gold and Silver to come to the Switch was because of Cyndaquil. Like, I know it's so weird to want the game because of one Pokemon, but Cyndaquil was the one Pokemon that I had that kind of attachment to. So the fact that he's actually going to be a starter, even if the other starters from Gold and Silver aren't going to be there, I'm still really excited to get to play with Cyndaquil. I really hope it's going to be like, think like in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I didn't play those games, so I can't say too much, but I know like in some Pokemon games, you can have the Pokemon running alongside you, and I think that would be really cool. I would love to be running around, maybe get to create my own custom avatar, look good, style myself a little bit, and have my little Cyndaquil running alongside me. I would freaking love that. That's actually something that's really appealing to me, because having that newer style of Pokemon game with, my favorite Pokemon being a starter, I would love it. I personally would love to experience that kind of Pokemon game, but we don't know much about that Pokemon game, and it's coming out next year, so we've got a little while to wait, but it does give me something excited to look forward to for next year on top of Splatoon 3. So it looks like 2022 is stacking up to be a really good year, and I really hope that everyone's going to enjoy these Pokemon games. Like I said, I know the latter two games being Pokemon, was it Beautiful Diamond, Shiny Silver, Shiny Silver, or Shiny Pearl, whatever it was, and Pokemon Legends, I know those were very divisive, and people weren't quite sure about them, but I really hope that when they do come out, they get received really well, because I think both of the games look pretty interesting and pretty cool. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Yeah, other than that, don't know what else to say besides thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all the stuff down below. Click on the notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos, and check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. So, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video.